Welcome back, everyone. I hope you watched our prior video and that's why you tuned in for this one. Today we're going to be talking about the wording on the test. And as I said previously, if I had $1 for every student that said the wording was so completely different than in my textbook, I would have a lot of dollars. And this is why. The people who wrote your textbook, for the most part, are barbers, cosmetologists, skincare experts, nail technicians. They actually know what they're talking about. I'm sorry to say the people who wrote your test largely don't know what they're talking about. There's a number of questions I read and I'm like, what are they even asking me here? What is there a question in here somewhere that I'm missing? Or is this a rambling statement? And those of you who've taken your test more than once know exactly what I'm talking about. You read the question, you're like, okay, fine. What is the question? Or which of these 4 all correct answers would you like me to choose? We're going to try to remedy that for you. We have, as I said before, our study guide. It has every question the state board has asked in your state for the last year. There's about 800 questions. It's a lot to learn, I understand that, but you have to understand that this is the test bank they will pull your test from, and nobody can tell you exactly which questions you'll get. Those of you who've taken the test multiple times realize what I'm saying is correct. It's never the same 2 times in a row. Now, here's an example what they can do with the wording on your test. I'm going to read a question to you. This is a question directly off of a recent test. How long does it take for the scalp hair of the average person to grow ½ an inch? Right? How long does it take for the scalp hair of the average person to grow ½ an inch? The answer is 1 month. Now, another version of this question says, the average person's hair grows ½ an inch in what period of time? 1 month. It's the same question, just asked in reversed. Average scalp hair, ½ an inch per month. Here's another version, okay? Normal, healthy scalp hair will normally grow how much in 6 months? Now, this is a tricky question for a couple of reasons. First of all, it asks some basic math. I am terrible in math. I used to dread math from the time I was in the 1st grade. I tried everything I could do to avoid math. You can't avoid math. On the test is a very simple question. Okay? Normal, healthy hair will grow about how much in 6 months? Well, if normal, healthy hair grows ½ an inch a month, in 6 months it will grow 3 inches. It's a very basic math question, but here's what they do to play with you. They're going to give you answer A, ½ an inch a month. And if you banged into your head, as I banged into mine when I was in school, hair grows ½ an inch a month, boom, there it is, answer A, and I'm good to go. And I'm good to go take the test a 2nd or 3rd or 15th time, because they like to play these games with you and give you an answer A that you're going to jump at. But if you read all the answers, which I stress to all of our students, you would know that wasn't true. If healthy scalp hair grows ½ an inch a month, then it has to grow more than ½ an inch in 6 months. It grows 3 inches. Now here's the other version of this question. What is the average rate of hair growth during the anagen phase? Now, if you're looking at the ceiling for the answer, I suggest in your Barber book you look on page 255, 256, and 808. The Barber book tells you 3 times. There's anagen, catagen, and telogen, the 3 stages of hair growth. Anagen is the growth phase. So how long does hair grow during the anagen stage? ½ an inch a month. The cosmetology book tells you twice, 232 and 1103. Anagen, catagen, telogen. Anagen is the growth phase. So when the question says, what is the average rate of scalp hair growth during the anagen stage? The answer is not up on the ceiling. The answer is, hopefully at this point right in your head, ½ an inch a month. Now, stick with us for more upcoming videos. We're going to discuss more confusing wording questions, more questions found in this book that will be on the test that you don't know about, that your teacher doesn't know about because your teacher hasn't even read that book because your school doesn't even have that book. And I say this with great confidence because it's been now a year since Milady released her new cosmetology book, and well more than half the schools in the country are not using it yet. So I can guess it's going to be the same thing with the barber exam. Here's the problem. Your school might not be using this new book or the most recent Milady cosmetology book, but the state board examination is using these new books. And there is information in those books not found in the prior editions. If you want to know this information, once again, you can get our study guide. It gives you every single question that your state has asked in the last 12 months, from the old book, from the new book. It gives you information not found in any book because there are questions called industry knowledge. They're things which the state board examiners have decided you should know, whether they're in a textbook or not. We have all those questions. Make sure you hit the subscribe button at the bottom of this page so you don't miss any notifications for upcoming videos. Go to our website, order your book, www.cosmetologystateboardexam.com. We have everything: cosmetology, barber, aesthetics, nail technology. The site is called cosmetologystateboardexam.com. We also welcome you to call us, 760-534-4434, English or Spanish, 6 days a week, 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. Pacific time, which is noon until midnight on the East Coast. 760-534-4434. Give us a call and pass your test.